I'm back. I was busy. I was very, very busy. And I missed about 3 weeks worth of reviews and stuff like that. And then I tried to sum it all up in a video, and I was just like, I'm all over the place. Things I'm forgetting. So I'm just going to, apologize for being missing with these reviews. And let's get into season 6, episode 9 review. I believe the title was called What We Take With Us or something like that. But yeah, Octavia fans should love this episode. Talk about redemption. They actually, she actually acknowledges that she needs to redeem herself, not just ask for forgiveness and everything's fine. She did a lot. She did a lot wrong. There's a lot of people defending her. Oh, well, everybody had this, that, and the third. Well, obviously the writers wrote it that way because they wanted to make her terrible, and they admit it. And I love what they're doing with this season. Characters that we haven't seen since season 1, all the way back to season 1 and other seasons. We get to see them again in different ways inside each other's minds and stuff. The last episode left off with her coming out the anomaly and running over to Gabriel. And he's like, oh my gosh, no one's ever returned before. She looked different. She was healed. It's like, what's going on, right? Well, we found out. She's been, we really didn't find out what happened in there. We just found out she's been affected by it. So she chooses the red box, and, she sees her subconscious creates a version of Pike, who I was glad to see. Terrific actor, and I liked the Pike character. I liked him a lot. Remember that flashback episode when they showed how he had to get all the kids ready, the 100 of them that were going down to the ground for survival, and he was like, I get one day to do that. I can't teach them everything they need to know to survive in one day. And they're like, well, they're sending them down, so get them ready. And he came up with something, which might not have been the best way to do it, but he was thinking, this is what I need to do. And he beat the heck out of Murphy, and he was telling everybody, like, you gotta help him. Like, what are y'all doing? You're gonna sit there and stick together. That's how you're gonna survive down there. He came up with, like, the most simplest way to tell them, you gotta stick together. Everybody know, y'all gotta help each other. Y'all gotta stick together. Don't have any division between you. But that still happened. But so I don't know how effective his method was, but the severity of the situation and the amount of time he did what he had to do. But I still mad at him for killing Lincoln too. Come on, man. But I love the dialogue between Octavia and that vision of Pike. And it was great to see that character back. And she realized she just can't get forgiveness. And she fought her subconscious version of Blood Raina and beat her, best her. And now Octavia is back. She's no longer a lunatic, murderous psychopath, I guess. So, all the skills and stuff that she has with a clear level head now. Good, let's do this, whatever, Octavia's back. But there's also some other surprises return people. Like Marcus. He was in that dude's body and everything, and I was hating it and stuff, and I'm just like, okay, it looks like they're really giving him Marcus' personality, the way he thinks. He's doing things Marcus would have done. And then they even showed us a glimpse of Marcus as Abby and him are talking. But then they killed him, man. They killed Marcus. Marcus is gone. Like, gone. No longer inside somebody's head. He can't be in somebody's head. He floated himself. I was pissed. I'm like, what? He was one of my favorite characters on the show. Marcus was the man, Like, man, he just tried to do what's right. And remind me of Clark a lot. I think he just makes better decisions most of the time. Like he has... the situations he were in. Sometimes he didn't have the ability to make a decision about a situation they were in. He was just saying, we have to figure this out. We can't do that because that's terrible. Let's try to figure... Marcus is gone. What? Man, I'm pissed, man. And then I was worried about other people who were frozen up in cryo, up in the ship, because I'm just like, maybe they're leaving the show too. Somebody said that on Twitter. They heard that, the actor who played Marcus was leaving the show, and I'm like, really? Oh, man, I hope not. I hope they keep him frozen so he can come back at some time or whatever. And, and I thought I was going to deal with a new dude. I really don't care about that. But Marcus is gone. What is Abby going to do? How's she going to feel? What's going on with her? Is she going to, I see her breaking down. I really do without Marcus being there. But one of my favorite characters returned to the show, Idra. I love her so much. She has a terrific arc since her first appearance on the show. And when Octavia was awakened and Gaia was awakened too, I was like, we need Indra because she could probably. I don't know what she can do, but I love the actress and I love the character on the show. I love her so much. I mean, I love Diyosa because she's newer, but Indra, I'm like one of them two are my two favorite characters on the show, and I just, I don't know. I'm so happy to see her, and I'm glad she's on the show, and hopefully she doesn't leave. I want to see her ride this whole show out. I love her character. I love her so much. She makes so much sense, and her Marcus was a good friend of hers. They became really close. They was like this, son, and she agreed with Marcus, what Marcus had to do. Sucks so bad. We got Indra and Marcus back, and then all of a sudden Marcus is gone. That bothers me. They're two of the best people to have in most of those situations that they're dealing with right now. So I'm glad Indra's back, and I can't wait. And Octavia's level-headed again, so them two back together. I can't wait. I can't wait to see what they do with this. But yeah, this show is great, man. I keep waiting for it. I keep waiting for an episode where I'm just like, that episode sucked. Not like, oh, that's not my favorite episode, but it sucks. And I never get that. I never get it. The writers do a fantastic job, man. I showrunner also. I can't, commend them enough on this show. I love this show. It's so good. It's so great. But Clark is also back. Back to life, back to reality. That's a song. But anyway, she's back. And it was because Josephine realized, I better let Clark handle the situation. And I love that. And if they keep Josephine around and Clark somehow make it to where they have to switch or they can swap out or one's awake when the other one's not, I don't mind that because we still have Clark as long as we got Clark. And it's kind of cool to see the actress Eliza play two different roles, in the show. So that's cool. But I don't mind that. But yeah, Clark's back, and I love how like when Josephine told Bellamy like, yeah, she can hear everything that's going on because she filled it out. Clark's still doing Morse code, and she was just like, oh, we feel so sorry, boo-hoo for you, Josephine. Bellamy was like, I will not let you die, and it looked like Josephine was like, wow, I wish I had somebody like that for me, because Gabriel has been trying to kill her. Well, that's what she says for the last couple of years, but I don't believe he was trying to kill her. I don't believe he was trying to kill her because he was still looking at her picture and everything when Octavia woke up, stuff like that. So Clark's back, Indra's back, Marcus is gone, travesty. That's terrible. And yeah, we got to see some Pike. This episode was good. It was a really good episode. And they just keep getting better. They do that with every season. Each episode gets better and better. Love the show. And that's my review. I loved everything that happened in this episode. It was great. Great. Sorry I missed all those other episodes. A bunch of stuff happened. Loved a bunch of that stuff. I loved that one episode where Clark was in her mind the whole time and Josephine was trying to find out her secrets and stuff. Loved that episode. So anyway, yeah, I'm back. Reviews are coming. So prepare yourself. And you know what to do. See you next time.